Guys, welcome to my channel. Melita here. If you're new, welcome, and if you're old, welcome back. So as you saw by the title, I'm going to be showing you my full coverage foundation routine plus how I highlight and contour. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face. It doesn't matter that I'm oily, it's always good to get some moisture on your face. I always go in with 2 primer. For today, this is what I'm going to be using. The first one is to fill in my pores, and then going in with a second primer. That's a Maybelline one. This is a more neat way to modify. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go into my Cover FX contour palette, and I'm using my contour shade to color correct. So I don't like to use the orange corrector just because I don't like how my foundation look after, and that's my preference. What happens when you color correct is that you kind of create an even canvas to work with. That way you kind of use less product too, because as you can see, my skin is nowhere near clear. Since I like full coverage foundation, it's easier and I achieve a flawless finish when I color correct. Okay, so I'm gonna be going in with my Becca Ultimate Full Coverage Foundation, and I will put 2 pumps of down the back of my hand. I'm just gonna dab that all over my face. I like to use full coverage foundation when I'm going for a full coverage look instead of using a medium to full or buildable foundation, because I feel like once it's full coverage it works off the back. So when I'm blending out my foundation, I do not rub it in. I dab it, like push it in like so, because then you get more coverage that way instead of rubbing it all in. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. I use 2 concealer. This one is much lighter and this is darker. This is the Sephora one, and this is the Kat Von D. Now the Kat Von D concealer is very full coverage, and that's what I like. Now this is a little too light for me, so what I do is go in with a skin tone concealer just to help tone it down a little. I'm gonna go ahead and start blending. My sponge is damped and dirty. Make sure your sponge is clean. At least clean your sponge. Don't be nasty like me. Okay, so now it's time for me to contour to bring back color into my face. I mean, as you can see, with all the foundation and highlighting going on, my face is a little blank now. So to bring dimension back into it, that's when contour come in. And I'm using my Cover FX palette. So I bring into my brows. Make a V right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out. When I'm blending out my contour, I blend it upward because it's there to give my cheeks a lift, so I don't go down, I go up a little bit. I use this small brush and just bring it into my brow. Okay, so I went into my Lower Mercier translucent setting powder. For every liquid you use, you must set it with a powder. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go ahead and set everywhere I put my highlight. And for to set my contour, I'm going into my Tarte contour palette, and I'm also going to set everywhere that I put the contour. And the reason why I put product under here is called reverse contouring, so it kind of makes the contour stand out a lot more. You can do that with concealer. So I'm gonna dust all that product off. I'm using a pressed powder. I'll be sure to list all of the product I use down below. So this is the Morphe setting mix, just to melt away all that powder and just make sure everything set into my skin properly. And I'm gonna go ahead and highlight, and I'm using the Pretty Vulgar highlighter. Alright guys, I'm back. I went ahead and did my lips and put some earrings on. Yes, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you can learn something from it and add it to your makeup routine or your foundation routine. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like. Till next time, stay pretty, be safe. Buy another bag soon as I get paid. Bad little vibe, keep up on my side.